everyone. Welcome back to Encounter Encouragement. Carolyn here. Tonight we're going to talk about bridging the gap. Now, what might I mean by that? Well, let's start at the beginning. Any given problem or road that you might be taking or path you want to go down is going to have its ups and downs. It's going to have some gaps in the road that might need a little filling. You might have to cross a bridge. That is what I'm talking about in terms of filling the gap. Any problem can become an opportunity if the right people come together. Now, I'll give a couple examples of this in a minute. But first we want to know, how do we get from here to there? How do I get from ideas to production? And how do we get from production to success? All these are just steps that need to be taken in order to achieve our desired goal or to reach our destination that we're intending on reaching. Now, when people come together and they share ideas, progress is made. From the first step all the way to the finish line, it takes people working together, sharing their ideas, sharing their talents, sharing their way of doing things to get to the finish line and to reach the goal. Now, let's say that you have here a base. You have an idea. The problem is you need to be here. And all you have is two people like this. What do? When these two people start to share ideas, those ideas become as rungs on a ladder that can get you from here to here. You can't have a ladder if you don't have the rungs to hold the two sides together. So those ideas help to bridge the gap between these two uprights to get you from here to here. So when the right people come together, you can bridge that gap. You share ideas. Maybe this idea is going to work. Maybe that idea will work. I'm not sure about that one because whatever. So throwing these ideas out there gives everybody the opportunity to say why or why not in terms of that particular idea. That means the best ideas float to the top and become the rungs in the ladder to success. The story was told, it was an actual true story about a person who was out swimming in the ocean and got sucked into the undertow. Could not get out, bobbing for help, coming up for air every chance that they were able to, but they could not get out of that undertow. Now, if the lifeguard went out there by themselves, what would happen? They would probably get sucked under the undertow as well, and now you've got to rescue two people. But if everyone on shore comes together, grabs hold of each other, and makes a chain all the way out from the shore to the person in the undertow, they've got a strong chain that's going to be able to help them get back without everybody getting sucked under. You have to bridge the gap between the shore and the person. It takes everybody working together to bridge that gap. So, my question to you today is, are you willing to ask for help when you need it? Are you willing to ask somebody for their ideas to help you bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to be? This journey called life is not lived alone. So no matter what the situation, you need some help filling the gap. Same thing is true about being the person who can fill the gap. Are you willing to see someone else struggling and ask them if you can help them? Maybe you can be the rung on the ladder that helps them to reach success, thereby giving you an opportunity to reach a higher level yourself. Think about reaching the gap, bridging the gap. Can you be the bridge? Can you help someone fill their gap on their journey? I hope that my being here is helping somebody bridge a gap. I don't know what it might be. Could be anything. But I'm here to help bridge whatever gap I can. And I hope that you are blessed by this idea and maybe have given something to think about in how you look at other people and how you may be able to help somebody, or how it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Feel free to bridge that gap every chance you get. Thank you all for being here tonight. I look forward to seeing you again soon, but until then, have a very blessed night. Thanks, y'all.